Hey guys, Blood Siphon here, and I can finally finish the RE2 playthrough for the channel. The last video that I had made originally had got corrupted, so I have replayed the game up to this point so that we can finally see the conclusion. Where we left off before, we just had to insert the two metals, which would lower the waterfall barrier to get through the door that leads here. And yeah, I'm really excited to finally get to the end of this and move on to another Resident Evil. I'm undecided about 3. I still might do it. If not, we may just go right into 4 just because I'm running out of time and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all the games before Requiem comes out. So I want to get as much as I can, obviously, but at the same time, there's some games that I really do want to be able to get done before Requiem comes out. So let's get right into this here. And we are just getting into the tram yard area here. So we can finally put the sewers behind us. So over there, and there might be something over here actually. No, there is not. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure how the file got corrupted. I had it stored in the library and I was getting ready to upload it and it just refused to do anything. I couldn't rewatch it. I couldn't play. Oh, I ran right into him. I couldn't play the video. I couldn't watch the video. I couldn't upload the video. Couldn't edit the video. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just replay the game. I like this game anyway. It's up there as one of my favorites. And so, yeah, we replayed the game up to this point, and we're gonna finish it. I know some people would probably prefer, the newer, more modern games, but I really wanted to showcase, what made Resident Evil, because I feel like Requiem's kind of is going back to kind of the roots a bit. They're returning back to Raccoon City, um, and I think they're really bringing together. The best of survival horror and the best of the action, survival horror from, like 2 and 4. And they're really just blending that together to make like the best game possible. So I felt that showcasing, kind of what started it all would be like a really good idea. All right. Okay. So we are all set on stuff. I probably won't be using the pistol anymore. I mean, I have more than enough shotgun shells and magnum rounds to handle anything else that may come our way. Ah, I got bit. Come on. Is he right there or is he behind us? What? I'm trying to pick up. There's an item here. There we go. There's some shotgun parts. You combine that and you get a new shotgun, which is awesome. I couldn't really see that well, so I just said screw it and fired. Yeah, with this thing, you don't really need to worry about headshots so much. I think what's down here? Just some like herbs. I'm good. That bite didn't do very much. Ada knocked him off of me. So we have all the items we need. Actually, I can put the weapon key away for right now. Let's put it there. So there is going to be some pistol ammo down there that you can grab, but I'm not going to need it. There's a map here, we'll take that. And I'm going to equip the Magnum. Some more Magnum bullets in the bathroom area. So you gotta go in and grab that key first, and then come out to the panel here. And we're heading down into the final area of the game.
Ada, can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
Looks like we might have to deal with, oh, I guess I can't. I gotta go around her head there. But we have somebody we're gonna have to deal with first before we can move forward. The Magnum is still going to do more damage than the new shotgun that we have. Oof. All right, let's, I think he's on the edge here, so I'm gonna swap over. There we go. All right. Yeah, so it would have taken a lot longer if we used the shotgun.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on. Wake up. Come on.
That boss fight is pretty much one of the best places to use the Magnum.
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you.
The naive hero, Leon.
No.
It's really interesting to see his new, character progression for Requiem. I was seeing some stuff about how he is going to be, a much darker version of himself, just from all his years of fighting bioterrorism. I think that's really cool. He's just less, he's just not putting up with bullshit anymore. And after many years of dealing with everything he's dealt with, I can understand that. We don't really need 2 sprays. We can grab that later. Typically, I reserve the Magnum, strictly for boss fights, but it's such a satisfying gun to use. Sometimes I forget if it's, you gotta go down the blue side or the red side first, but I think we're on the right track here. Another spray. I'm gonna hold off on taking that spray. I've got more than enough heals to finish out the game. Oh wait, I gotta go down here and use it. And now we now have the main fuse, which we can use to power up the lab and explore further on. Oh, for some reason I thought that side was the door because of the green light. Now we insert the fuse here. And we have power. So I'm not going to do this. Because but I'll talk about it. There's a flamethrower in this locker here, which you can pick up. It's 2 slots. And then you pick that flamethrower up, and you use it on these like vines here. And you go through the tunnel that is left behind. And on the other side is 2 super liquors, and then a couple boxes of shotgun shells. And that's pretty much it. User registration. Temporary user registration for the Culture Experiment Room. Username guest, password none. Valid for 24 hours. Sounds pretty secure to me. No password. Wait, what's this over here? Laboratory Security Manual. Security measures in case of an emergency. In the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous outbreak, all security measures will be directed toward the underground transport facility. In the instance that any abnormalities are detected among cargo in transit, all materials will automatically be transported from the loading zone to the designated high-speed train, at which point all materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In the instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of without delay. In the instance that the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost route currently used to transport materials to and from the facility will be designated as the emergency escape route. This route will secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Disclosure about any information regarding research conducted here or the existence of this facility is strictly prohibited, since it is top priority to keep all research classified. Escape access may be denied under certain extenuating circumstances. Well, the reason I'm not going to go through all that effort for some shotgun shells is because look how many I already have. This game is incredibly generous with ammunition. Now these guys are... Now having the flamethrower is useful for these. Why am I not hitting them? Oh, they kind of hurt. Why are they not dying? Taking a lot of damage here. I can't believe how many Magnum rounds that it was taking. Oh, another one. Yippee. Okay, so don't use the Magnum on those. It seems like you do not want to use the Magnum on those. I mean, we still have plenty to get us through the rest, but... Oh, what was that? Take some herbs. So using that spray will lower our overall score at the end of the game. However, unfortunately, because I'm replaying this and it's not part of the original playthrough that I did for the first playthrough, it's not going to be, wow, 3 shots for that? These guys are impressive. Oh, looks, is that another one right there? It is. Let's reload before I get caught trying to reload. Where is it? Yeah, normal liquor would probably go down in 1. But these guys take 3. And if you notice, the normal liquors are like a pale flesh colored. These guys are green. Look at all these herbs. Might as well take a couple. There actually will be a box not too far from now. We can't do anything with that quite yet. We are going to take that key. We're not going to grab that quite yet. I might need the space. So that weapon key we found by the tram is used here. And it gives us magnum parts. So now you combine that with a magnum and you have an upgraded magnum. And it's a beast. Okay, I think this is the last zombie. Come on. There we go. Looks like a machine used for the vaccine research. So I think that's all you're going to be getting from this room, is that key card. I guess we can grab it. We'll swing by the box and drop it off. Alright, because I didn't take the flamethrower, I might not be able to do something now. But I will explain it anyways. So this is a totally optional area. This room here you do not have to go into, you can completely bypass it if you wish. It just leads to a massive moth. 2 upgraded magnum shots will drop this thing, and it's tanky. That thing has a lot of health. But because I didn't take the flamethrower, I might not be able to kill these grubs. I don't know. I'm gonna try. Okay, maybe you can shoot them. Okay, you can shoot them. Cool. I was worried that you had to torch them off, but maybe not. Oh. Will you operate the computer? So we will do this. Again, this is a completely optional thing here. This is not something you have to do. Now, what you're doing here, you'd be setting up for the B scenario playthrough, where if I was to do it, I would be playing as Claire, because we need to register our fingerprint for a door that requires 2 different prints. However, I am not going to be doing a Claire B right now. Maybe later on I'll add one. Alright, let's drop that herb off. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll drop that one off. We'll take a red, we'll take a green, and we'll use that. There we go. These liquors are a lot tougher than the other ones, that's for sure. And that would have been so cool seeing something like that in the remake. I know they have like the plant room, but something of this scale with modern graphics would be really cool to see. And we've got more. I saw the part of his little vine there. Oh, wrong direction. Oh, there's another one over there. The flamethrower would take these down instantly, but I chose not to take it. No big deal, though. So once you go all the way down to the red side there, you go all the way to the bottom level lab room there, you grab the key card, come all the way back up here. Oh? Oh, right, okay. So I think this shutter actually just requires power. But here is the really cool like giant door that requires 2 fingerprints. You can only do this on the second playthrough, as I was mentioning. So yeah, 2 or more staff need to be present to enter. Commencing with fingerprint verification. Will you proceed? Yes. So the first one is done. Now you come back through as Claire, set it up in the same way we did, bring it back up here, and you can go in this room, which is like it's a cool room. It's not necessary to, by any means, but it's a neat looking room, and there's some like extra items and stuff to pick up in there. A light switch. Turn the light on. He was fast, but I was faster. No. That doesn't look like a spray. Oh, there is a spray, but that's not what I want. I want the Magnum bullets. There we go. Oh, there's an extra zombie. Yeah, we'll take care of him real quick. Ammo disc. You know what? We can take it. Just in case. Because at this point, the game's pretty much done. We don't even need a box, I don't believe, at this point.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information.
The organization called the agency cracks me up.
Can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
Bye-bye, lighter.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Alright guys, let's get out of here.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Leon. I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
The voice acting definitely is a large improvement over the first game.
Ada! Ada, I've got you. Don't give up.
Leon, it's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada! No.
Pull yourself together, Leon. We gotta get out of this place.
So, this is what everyone's been dying for.
And unfortunately, you can't pick up the gun there.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. Repeat, all employees proceed to the bottom platform. Repeat, all employees proceed to the bottom platform. Repeat, all employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
How did I miss? I wasn't aiming the right way. Still have more than enough, though. Oh, wait, did that go through him and hit the other one? Hell yeah, if it did. I think it did. It took both of those off at once. That's sick. I don't remember that being a thing, but that's cool. Alright guys, we can get out of here. We're gonna do a quick little save here. And this is gonna be it. Oh, that's already full. We got 2 heals and we've got tons of ammo. We are golden. Perfect.
Minutes until detonation.
He has 2 phases. This is the easier one. This one can be a little bit annoying because he can jump around the map. Oh, no. Let's reload. This is what's annoying. He can jump up top there, which you can't really shoot him when he's up there. Oh, I didn't realize he was going to be right there. And there it is. Once we go through this, that's the end. Let's get out of this hellhole.
I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning. Goodbye, Ada.
And that, guys, concludes Resident Evil 2, 1998. Anyone that grew up with this game as a kid, I'm sure would all say the same thing. These games used to be terrifying. They certainly were for me. My dad played these games, my older cousins played these games, and it drew me in, and I wanted to play them, but they scared the hell out of me. But I still wanted to play them anyway. And yeah, I had a hard time with these games as a kid. The puzzles, they used to scare me. The music was terrifying. And they haven't aged well, but the gameplay itself is still, it still holds up. The music definitely holds up well. The ambiance, the atmosphere is still like top tier, even all these years later. Especially Resident Evil 2. And that's why there was a massive, a massive amount of fans requesting for a remake for many, many years. And I guess Capcom, finally decided it was time. And in 2019, they released Resident Evil 2 Remake. And in my opinion, that's probably one of the best games ever made. I know, opinions vary and some people may not agree, but that game, was a passion project and it was done incredibly well. Graphically, gameplay-wise, it's like everything just fits and it works very well. Now, I will say, on the standard, or on our other playthrough, leading up to this final video, I played on standard, but on this playthrough, I just did the assisted, just so I could quickly get through and, get back to where I was, because I knew, unfortunately, the last video was going to be a quick one, just because we weren't that far from the end anyway. But yeah, we got a B. I think I used two. I used two sprays possibly, and I think that's why. Yeah, see, I'm playing on a range for this one. A range is incredibly easy, but I just wanted to get back to where I was. Now, for those of you that don't know, a range mode just gives you like a bunch of weapons and stuff, but we didn't use any of those to wrap up the game. But yeah, that's Resident Evil 2, and this is a game that I will always appreciate, and a lot of it may be nostalgia, just because it's something from when I was 6 years old when this game came out. And I hope people enjoyed watching the game. I'm sure, you know, it's been around so long now that most people know and have seen the game, but, you know, um, if you haven't, and even if you have, you know, seen the game before, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play, and I am going to be continuing on with our Resident Evil games. I am undecided on playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis still, just because it, you know, we've only got so much time left, and we still have a few games that I personally want to get through. One is being Resident Evil 4 Remake, which is a long game, and I'd like to get through Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village. And all three of those are fairly long. So I might end up skipping 3 for now, but I may come back to it later and add that to the channel as time goes on. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed. And as I can't stress how much I love this game, and I do go back to play it, you know, probably like once a year. So I'll go back and replay the game, just because, you know, it's a whole different style of gameplay compared to like the newer games. But be on the lookout for another Resident Evil game, and I will see you guys on the next one.